Hello students, in this video we are going to study about the dragline. It is a type of an excavation equipment. So what is a dragline? A dragline has a prominent operation of the dragging the bucket against the material to be dug. It has a long light carrying boom and the bucket here is loosely attached to the boom through the cables. It can dig and dump over the large distances and then as the same as the shovel can do. The dragline is useful for the digging below its track level and handling the softer materials. The capacity of the dragline is indicated by the size of the bucket in cubic meters. The types of the draglines are crawler mounted, wheel mounted or the truck mounted. Now the types of dragline. It is the crawler mounted, which is very slow. The travel speed is very slow, usually less than 1 miles per hour, whereas the wheel or the track mounted travel speed is in excess of 30 miles per hour. So this is the parts of dragline. Here we can see there are 4 types of line: hoist line, drag line, boom line and the dump line. These all lines are useful for the process for the hoisting purpose, dragging purpose and the dumping purpose. Now the size of the drag line. The size of the drag line is indicated by the size of the bucket. The longer boom with a small bucket is always used to increase the digging reach. Now, if the material is difficult to excavate, the use of the small bucket will reduce the digging resistance. Hence, it may permit an increase in production. So, since the maximum lifting capacity is limited by the force which will tilt the equipment over, it is necessary to reduce the size of the bucket when the long boom is used or when the excavated material has high unit weight. So, the all the parts of the drag line are equally important for the proper functioning of the drag line. Now here we will see the operation of the drag line. First, the machine is placed at the required position and the boom is swung to the digging position. Then the bucket of the drag line is lowered in the fully dumped position, releasing the hoist and the drag cable line. Next, the bucket rests at the ground with the teeth digging into the earth and then the earth is being excavated. Next, the hoist cable is slackened tightly and the drag pull is applied, filling the bucket with the earth. Next, the bucket is lifted with the excavated earth. Then the boom is sunk to the position of the dumping and the drag brake is released while loading the earth into the truck with the excavated material. Hence, this operation is repeated until whole of the excavated earth is being loaded. Now, these are the drag line digging zones where the dragging of the bucket takes place. So here we can see the poor digging, good digging, best digging. We can see at what position which of the digging is the in good condition. Now, what are the factors affecting the output of the drag line? First is the size and the type of bucket. Next, length of the crane boom. We know that what the length of the crane boom is supposed to be. Next, job conditions, type of material that is to be excavated or to be carried. Then the angle of swing of the boom. Then the depth of the cut, the working condition or the maintenance of the machine. Next, the size of the hauling unit and the scale of operator. Now, this is a typical table for the optimum depth of the cut and the ideal output of the short boom drag line, which is with respect to the class of materials and the size of bucket. So, there are various sizes of bucket, which is in cubic meters, okay, up to 2.5 cubic yards or cubic meters. Next, this is the table for the factors for the depth of cut and the angle of swing of the boom and the depth which is to be excavated. Now we will see the effect of bucket size and the boom length. So this is for the best operating efficiency. The drag line and the bucket should be matched properly, as the size of bucket is directly proportional to the drag line. So it is to be matched properly for the proper function or the proper operating efficiency. Now there are three types of bucket. That is a light duty bucket. It is used for easily dug material. Next is the medium duty bucket, which is for the general excavation purpose. And the next is the heavy duty, which is for the mine tripping and the handling dusted rocks. Now, what are the applications of the drag line? The drag line are more suitable for the digging softer material and below its track level, while it is very useful for the excavating of the trenches when the sides are permitted to establish an angle. Now, the drag line are having a possibility of long reaches. So it is the best suited application. And next is that it is mostly used in the excavation of canals. Thank you.